Hello, Attactioneers! Welcome to the Super Slam Action Podcast. I'm your host, Taylor Goldmain. I'm reviled, but we're throwing it over to our MC for the night, Blake the Cheater.
Welcome to Colin's office area, Zane's office area, Blake's room, Taylor's bedroom as well. Don't worry, we've got nothing but thrills, chills, and twisted sex appeals for the next 2 hours of nothing but super and slams. We're going to go over your favorite new characters that all of you guys actually hate, but we think are really cool, so take that. And then we're going to do specializations. Are they better or worse than regicide? We're also going to see how many movies can Blake watch in one summer time. It's a SummerSlam movie spectacular with all your favorite people.
Ooh. Whoa.
And I'm Zane, the...
Can't skip Colin like that.
And I'm Colin, the...
I am Colin, the revered co-host of Nuts.
And I'm Zane, revered co-host superstar.
That sounded so confidence token, Zane.
I can hear the crowd cheering me right now.
Who?
That's exactly what crowds sound like when they cheer. Yep.
Imagine how they sound when they boo.
Yeah, they go, wee!
No, it's our first Super Slam episode. That's why we got the pirate ship going on, and we're going to tell you guys everything about this new set.
It's all right. The key art doesn't change until the set is actually out.
Okay.
Yeah. At least I don't think so. I don't know.
Do we want to make that change?
We've got super good news, too. Of we got some
live.
couple heroes living legend. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
There's just a lot of stuff tonight, but Taylor, tell us about Superman, because that's kind of Super Slam.
Okay. I saw the movie Superman.
I think Blake decided what you're going to talk about.
Yeah, totally. We all had a pact to see Superman, which then Zane conveniently forgot. So
It's not recorded anywhere. There's no record of this.
Kind of crazy how he's revered when he broke the pacts, but
yeah, totally. Is it an evil pact? I don't think so. Superman's a good guy. Yeah, I saw Superman. I went kind of last minute, late night showing by myself. And, I would give it a mixed review is how I would categorize my feelings afterwards. I think part of the reason I would give it such is because of is just like where I'm at personally in my life. And then like how the movie plays a little bit with like, world politics a little bit, and they also kind of the villain embodies all of the worst parts of basically the internet and humanity and men kind of in general. And that was like hard for me to handle. I like understood the metaphor and liked what they were going for, but for me, I was like, this is like too much of the worst stuff happening at like the umpteenth power that I can't handle it. You know what I mean? And then like juxtaposed with Superman being, Superman, which is just like he has two sets of loving parents, which go fuck yourself. And all of his friends just help him out the whole time, which is great. I love that message. Like, family is also
must
who
be
you
nice.
choose. Yeah.
There's no relating to this guy.
That's good. And then, he just kind of, and then he wins, But
spoilers, jeez.
I mean, if you don't know Superman wins at the end of a Superman movie, then blah blah blah. So anyway, yeah, he wins by just being a good person. You know what I mean? And just making the same mistakes we all make as humans. But
even though he's alien, isn't that crazy?
totally, I know. I got
Aliens look
that also.
just like us and have like the same anatomy. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, and he just happened to also be white too, so that's helpful.
Yeah.
And a man, so that's nice. But
easy mode
there
all around.
Yeah, totally. Love to be an alien and just fit in right away. You know, sounds nice. Anyway, there are some really good parts. I thought some of the casting was really good. I love the actress who plays Lois Lane from Marvelous Miss Maisel. She is awesome. The dog, there's a dog in that. Dog's super great.
Love a dog.
Love a dog. Mr. Terrific. Wonderful. Great casting there. Etc. You know, there is a lot of good parts of it, and some of the action scenes are really good, and you know, it's nice to have a super movie trying to say something for sure, but there's also, I think, superhero fatigue that I'm suffering from too. So I think these are some of these qualms I have with this film are for my specific life journey I'm on myself, not potentially what's actually critiquable about the film. Perhaps it's where I landed. I enjoyed it.
So that was longer than a movie minute, but
Well, you didn't give me the movie minute. You just said I saw it, and then I talked about it.
Okay.
Now, Blake, tell me why he's wrong.
I want to say I went to Superman Thursday night after the Armory. I went with Evan. Evan and I are the big movie guys in our crew. And I was like, I don't really want to see Superman. It's not something I'm interested in. I haven't really done any of the DC movies, but I'll go. I wasn't planning on it. Unfortunately, it was a masterpiece of like just everything worked out. I did not expect it to be good. I walked out of there going, well, now I want a sequel for this character I couldn't care less about 2 hours ago. And it's one of those things where you're like, oh, why? This James Gunn guy is very good at making this specific movie, and he's proven it 7 times. This is the 8th time he's proven it now. Like, it is good all the way through, and you are like, damn, why was that so good? You're thinking back about it. I like it. There's 2 needle drops where you're like, now I have 2 new favorite songs for the summer. and like the Mr. Terrific part where he's beating people up during one of these songs is like, let's
that was great.
Go. This is my favorite shit ever. And Nicholas Holt's amazing. Is that how you say his name? Is that his name?
Yeah. Also, Nicholas shout out to the actor who played NoHo Hank.
Yeah.
He's in this also as the mineral guy.
Yeah, shout out
to NoHo Hank
by his other character name.
Yeah.
I it's just something where you're like, one of my main problems with types of movies these days is there's a lot of show don't tell or tell don't show. This is the most show don't tell I've seen. And like there's a scene where it's like, I'm fighting with my girlfriend and there's a bunch of people fighting in the background like a big monster, and I was like, this shit is amazing. And it's great. It's great. I had a blast. And then I watched other movies that I didn't like as much, and so it made me like that even more.
Was one of them Jurassic World Reborn?
So
Revisited?
the last time we talked to you guys was 2 weeks ago, and I've watched Jurassic World, I've watched Ballerina, I've watched Mission Impossible last night, then I watched Superman, and it's like, is that all of them? Did I watch one more too? Then I watched a couple of movies on the 100 most best movies of the last 25 years list. Y tu mama tambien.
You rewatched Megan 2.
That's great.
I did watch Megan 2. Yes. That was the one I was missing.
Megan 2 twice.
Did you see F1?
No, I maybe am doing that later this weekend. I am
How to Train Your Dragon.
to 28 years later on Wednesday.
Shot on iPhone.
What? I guess that's all you have in the fight against zombies, so that makes sense.
Colin,
Wait,
what
close.
did you think of Superman?
Well, I saw Superman last night, too late, and I'm curious if my energy level had anything to do with my enjoyment of it. But I have similar issues with Superman. He is Superman. He's like largely infallible and indestructible, so the stakes feel very low most of the time. So I find that to be like a barrier to.
Except for all the time he's almost dead. Spoilers for Zane.
Yeah, but that was like, you see through that like instantly, you know?
But it's just like, it's like always a thing. Like that's the only thing they can do is like, well, oh, he almost died. It's like never anything else because like, I don't know, because he can do anything.
I wish his name was Severe Flaw Man.
I'm just saying that's why generally the character
that would be really relatable. He's
I
just
think
like,
most heroes are interesting
I-
because they have flaws. At least, watching like the Thunderbolts a couple of weeks ago and then watching this pretty big juxtaposition superhero movie where it does try to say something, but also not. I also think the kind of geopolitical stuff it did was like a little like
crazy.
It's just like, yeah, it would be nice if some fucking alien would just come like stop evil people from doing shit, but that's not where we're at. But I thought very James Gunn movie. He's very good at making the movies. He's very good at like burying a little thing that then comes in later and you're like, that was fucking clever and cute and cool. And I like that he did that. And the dog is fun. And there's a lot of that. But I feel like in a lot of I think the parts without Superman were like probably some of the better part. Like the Mr. Terrific part is great. Like, cause they're not Superman. So like, you don't know what they can do. And I don't know, but it was fun. The one thing I didn't like the most was Lex Luthor has like developed fighting moves for like fighting Superman.
That's so
and
sick.
He's just shouting out the number of the moves.
Hey, what?
Yeah, A1. He basically just like 2B, like whatever. Like it was just like, it was like, I get this, but it's also like Superman can ostensibly experiences the world at a greater speed than we do.
Yeah.
So you're saying that this guy who's very smart is like as fast as he am and able to like predict all these things, which like they just kind of were like, oh, he's developed a system to do this, which is like, okay, you just kind of like buy in, but it was just kind of like, oh, he flies at you and grabs you and you're Superman. You're just like, I couldn't, I can't block this in any way. So
I was also like, how does he not figure like, oh, this is my favorite move that, or just, I don't, just didn't figure it out.
I like the parts of it, and there are other parts where I was like, okay, this is just kind of silly. But overall, I think it was fun, and I liked a lot of the people in it.
A triumph of filmmaking.
It's definitely worth seeing. Visually, very, very cool. I wish I saw it on like a much bigger screen. The screen I had was like a little small, so that was disappointing. But yeah, no, it was fun. I don't know. Better than I would have thought. I think it was hyped up for me by Blake, so maybe I went in with too high expectations.
Same. The also level of dog anxiety I had in that film, like took away a lot from me. Like when, sorry, Zane, spoiler, his dog is missing, and to the audience. And he's like, I like really couldn't handle it when he was like, where's the dog? He's like freaking out and he's getting fucking filmed like he's a Karen. And I was just like, no, come on. The dog is missing. Okay. And I cannot relax in this film until I know this dog is alive and not mutilated. So like that whole section, I was like, just being like,
Yeah.
So
remember how you felt when the cat was missing, Blake? It was very similar. Stressful.
People don't know.
I think it was fun, and I'm excited for James Gunn doing DC Studio stuff and seeing what they come out with. I think superhero fatigue is mostly related to Marvel and its whole thing, and it kind of just losing the thread. But I think when it's good, it's good. It's still good. I think they just kind of like forgot how to make it good for a while. So
We all had to
back.
cool off after Endgame, you know.
I mean, it's a hard thing to follow. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, in other news, I have reached room 46 and no further questions.
Hell yeah.
Whoa, did you like it?
I said no further questions.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Just trying to know more about my friends.
Did I mention that I rolled credits on Expedition 33?
No, you didn't.
Claire Obscure Expedition
you have not.
33? I did that a while ago.
Sick.
I mean,
As have
compared to the podcast. You did it. Oh, yeah, I knew you did it.
I did it before
Pretty
you.
You did. We taled about it. It's
I'm
great.
still in Act 2, but I think
Top three game of all time for me.
it's pretty
Wow.
Yeah.
good. Zane, what have you been up to?
Not a lot. It's a busy week at work, and been studying the difference between sufficiency and necessity in my off time instead of seeing Superman. I wish I was kidding.
Define them now for us in layman's terms.
40 seconds. Go.
Sufficiency does not require a result, but necessity does require a result. And the difference between the two is often very subtle, but very important.
I'm going to need you to try again.
Something being sufficient for something to happen does not mean that it will require it. But something being necessary for something to happen means that it will.
Good. I'm glad you used the two words to define each other.
You know what the words mean, Colin.
I know. No, that was good. Thank you for sharing, Dr. Lawyer, Esquire, Zane, revered co-host.
I literally studied for 12 hours this weekend or more. So I really didn't do much. But it was kind of fun to be doing school stuff
lot.
again. I like school stuff. So it was not too bad. But yeah, not a whole lot. Watched AGE on Sunday instead of going to AGE.
Nice.
What else? Not much. That's it. That's all I got.
That's it. Azalea has hit living legend.
Yeah. Do you want to pontificate on that for a little bit there as the known Azalea main on the podcast?
Yeah, she had a good life. She was bad. She got to have her people, enjoy her even though she was bad. Then Outsiders came out. She got to be a little dark horse. Then she got to be kind of a top deck and then kind of in the middle and then back to being near the top. So ultimately, I think her lifespan was very healthy and good, kind of like a good example of LL working well and them providing support for old heroes, God forbid. Which we haven't seen much of that recently, but I think people are kind of ready for her to go in general. Like even some Ranger players, I think we're ready for a new Ranger kind of wave to come. Like somebody on Twitter said today that they haven't printed a good bow since 2021, and I hadn't really thought about it that way, but it's very true. Like they've pulled punches pretty hard on the bows after Voltaire, which makes sense. But also it's all right, let's get a Ranger that does Ranger things instead of just Diet Guardian, please. Just saying.
Here's a question off of our last discussion of Living Legend, which if you didn't listen to the last episode, go back and listen to it.
There.
It was a fun, both nostalgic reminiscence on things and also just a good discussion on the mechanic. What is the ideal trajectory? Is it cool to kind of have that slow build and then be really good and get kind of nerfed and then be does that feel good looking back at Azalea that she kind of had this build and then kind of dip and then kind of slow fizzle, I guess?
I think having time in each kind of tier, or not even tier, but anti-meta, and then you are the meta. People played Azalea to target Lexi. They were the anti-meta. People played Lexi or played Azalea when she was terrible because they loved it, right? I did that for a bit. and like you could just play her and have fun and know that you likely weren't going to win. And then there was a time when she was like top 2-3 decks, and but not like hated super much. Like some people really don't like Azalea, but like I think that most people realize that she's pretty reasonable overall. Like she can feel oppressive at times, but like so can any hero can win a game. Like, so I think like the fact that she kind of held every position is like something that makes the Living Legend feel more satisfying.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
And then we'll ask Patrick what he thinks about Dash hitting Living Legend and just cut to someone screaming.
Is anybody sad about that? Like, I feel like people, even Dash players, are kind of like, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Like,
because they had taken high octane, and so they're like, my character has already died.
I mean, that's the thing that I think I've been not an advocate for before, but like, oh, Blake, you want a brute to do really well. Well, I like the word intimidate. And when KO's doing really well, he's not saying the word intimidate at all. And so like, oh, you have a really strong Dash build right now. Well, it's not doing my favorite thing, which was my high octane turns. Like I live for my high octane turns. I live for my blood rush turns. I live for my regicide kill. Like I'm sure there's niche people in every class where it's like, I don't really care about, oh, this value gets crazy with Savor Bloodshed if I can't do this other like combo thing that I like and with my hero.
Can I just reminisce on my favorite Azalea line that ever comes up ever that I will miss doing? My favorite Azalea lines of all time are: you start the turn with Bolt and Shot in Arsenal. You play a pump, you Bolt and Shot. Pitch a blue, God forbid, we play in blues. So this is 2023, clearly. So we pitch a blue to Death Dealer, we load another Bolt and Shot, we draw another pump, second Bolt and Shot, Codex CNC with our 2 floating. That is just the best line that any hero could ever do. Like that was cooler than almost any Lexi line, but like the double Bolton into like Codex CNC, my favorite. I will miss that.
Gross.
Yeah, me too.
And then cut to a guy just throwing up, Yeah.
It's Patrick throwing up now.
Yeah.
No, it's good. We love it when Rangers do powerful stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. Everyone should get to do powerful stuff sometimes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or I guess either that or deny someone else from doing their powerful stuff completely.
Ugh.
Most importantly, that one. Yeah.
Speaking of powerful stuff, the most powerful stuff you could do is probably enter this giveaway Colin is going to explain to you right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to join our special Kansas City Calling giveaway brought to you by Fab Foundry. Shout out to Onit over there. He's giving away free entry into the Kansas City Calling. We're giving away free entry. How are we getting free entry? Let me tell you, you're going to come over here to the YouTube. You're going to give us a little thumbs up and subscribe if you already haven't done that. And then those actually aren't required to enter. I'm just saying you should do that to be nice. To enter, you should comment below with the tag team duo for Super Slam name that includes one of the heroes from the set and then their unnamed tag team friend that would join them if they were in a tag team duo. Like Blake, who's a tag team duo from wrestling?
Oh, the Hardy Boys, of course.
Exactly. John and Greg Hardy.
Or the New Day. They're a couple people.
Nice. I guess, yeah. Well, maybe I didn't understand that they just have
Miz and R-Truth. So the Miz, what was their name that they did? I'll look it up. Miz and
they
R-Truth.
just have a separate proper noun name, and I guess it's not the name of the other hero. So yeah, just give.
Oh, Miz and R-Truth. Miz goes, and I'm awesome. So Miz and R-Truth was the awesome truth.
give us your.
That's a good example for you guys.
Your duo name, whether it's just one proper name for the both of them or their combo name, whatever, dude. Just put something down there, and if you're actually going to Kansas,
The Honig Boys.
we will give you that ticket for free.
The Honig Dads.
The Honig Dads.
The Honig Dads.
Why would it be dads?
That's a deep cut for the obvious podcast lore we have. Colin, this comes out Friday the 18th is when people perhaps are listening to it. What day are we going to pick the winner?
We're gonna.
Well, that's the day Smurfs comes out. So
Exactly.
after you go to Smurfs and listen to our podcast,
Oh my God.
hit into the here.
Oh my God.
It's going to be exactly 2 weeks after that. So it's going to be August 1st is our deadline. So when the next episode comes out, we still won't be able to announce it because we record the Monday before. But it'll be on the episode after that. But we'll let
message
you know.
you.
Yeah. We'll privately message you. Just leave your home address and phone number in your comment. All right, Super Slam is here. We know that we're going back to the deathmatch arena. We know that we've got heels. We've got, are they called faces? They call them faces, Blake?
Yes, they do.
That's such a weird term. Heel, I like. Face, I'm not sure. But we got faces, we got heels. We got revered and reviled heroes coming in to shake things up. Hopefully, much more than heavy hitters did. Hopefully, they thought about these heroes and were like, you know what? I think they should be around and be a real hero.
I think we should make cards for them in the future.
Yeah. But they look fun. So we're going to go into it. We're going to break it down. We're each, obviously, we've picked a path.
Perfect amount of heroes for a 4-person podcast.
Yeah, they made this one just for us. So shout out to the best Brian Gottlieb and the second best Brian Gottlieb in the game for thinking of us and their 4-man co-host, Reviled, Revered people. That is us.
Amazing.
We started strong before we started recording. Here we are. So yeah, we're gonna break it down. We're gonna talk about each hero a little bit. Talk about some things we're excited about, some ideas that are brewing in the community or in our own minds, even. I think, and then we'll talk about the whole set as a whole and everything like that. So let's do it. Who wants to go first?
I mean, I could do a whole soliloquy real quick of like just the general stuff of what's been happening in. It's interesting. This looks like the coolest shit of all time to me, and I'm very excited for it. But it is a few other people have been, and by a few other people I mean a large majority online have been like, this shit sucks. Like, why are you excited for this? And it was like, damn, I guess I've been that person in the past, and this has been a real learning moment for me of like, I don't think this shit will get cooler. Like, I don't know. I don't really care about Draconic, but I wasn't like, God, get these fucking heroes out of my face. Like, who cares about ninjas? Like, I was like, oh, okay, cool for you. I built Syndra, tried it out. Okay, cool. I hate Fang, but like, it's more because it's annoying to play against, not because it's not a viable deck or whatever. So like, my thought process is, don't yuck your yum or whatever. But I've done that in the past. But it's like, this is the coolest shit ever, and boy, did we need it for Brutes, because I think Guardians are getting their 6th and 7th, or 7th and 8th hero ever, and Brutes are getting their 4th and 5th. So it is kind of like the Guardians are getting fed. I can feel bad for Warriors because Warriors were part of the deathmatch last time around, and probably we're going back to deathmatch. If you hear that as a Warrior fan, you're like, let's go. And then like 20 seconds later, you realize there are no Warriors getting flipped over in the intro at all. And you're like, excuse me? And it's like, well, didn't you see that Dagger Warrior in January for you? And it's like, well, I didn't like daggers, so it's not for me. But all in all, I think the thought process of we have evil and we have people that are heroic, but we don't want to say heroic. We don't want to say evil. We want to say revered and reviled. Like that's an interesting R word that we're going to say. Like I didn't plan on saying reviled 1,000 times before I die, but now that I play this card game, I guess I'll get there. But like, I think it is very cool of like, these are the heroes, these are the villains. They get powered up if they do evil things. They get powered up if they do heroic things. A heroic thing means coming as underdogs. Like I like that thought process of if you're below in life, there's a lot of stuff that does that of like, give your thing go again. Give your thing more damage. If you're below in life, heal one. Like we've had that stuff in the past. And to have that be kind of now here's a keyword for it, or now here's some heroes that benefit from that. They can use those old cards. Super cool. And like, I don't know about you guys. I love villains in a lot of my media that I pay attention to. So I didn't like KO last time. If I don't like KO this time, I should never like a card game in the history of my lifetime, because an evil brute that gets bonuses to their damage and bonuses to go again and stuff, if he's being evil and gets booed by a crowd, could be the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life. And so I think like if it was like, oh, I don't know who this is for. It's for people like me that I have been kind of advocating for 4 years of like, this is for the person who showed up, got 27th place at every single pro quest, playing their brute hero that was never viable. Like it's their time. And like, hopefully this is a really strong set for these two classes and makes these like, I know Guardian hasn't really had much representation besides Victor over the last year, where it's like, these are classes that needed some power and here's the boost. And you're pumped if you play those. And then hopefully these are strong enough where it's like, I've never touched a Guardian, but Pleiades is fucking cool. Like, I hope there is that for you guys. Or if I'm trying to teach a brand new player and I show them Tough Nut, like draw 3 cards intellect is maybe like even easier for beginners than 4 cards.
That's funny because my first thought was that we now have different intellect heroes, and so many people are going to have to make judge calls because they accidentally drew too many or too few cards. Or I guess too few is not a problem, but like you're just like, oh, I always draw 4, and you're like, oh fuck, I drew 4. I have to call a judge. But
and it would be like, that's just your pitch card for next time, silly. And you go, thank you. I'm a revered hero. I didn't mean to. And like, I hope there's a mechanic where it's like
a whoopsie doodle.
If you accidentally cheated, you can be like, I meant to cheat because I'm a reviled hero and it's part of my hero power. Boom. And then it'd be like,
that would be so funny. Like, draw an extra card if this is in your hand, and if your opponent calls a judge, reveal it to cancel the judge call.
Yeah. You just throw chalk dust in the judge's face and say, get the fuck out of here.
I bet you they can't make those cards, but boy, did that sound fun for 20 seconds right there.
I'm just a short arse named Lieth. All right. Well, I think...
What did you guys think of it?
Wrestling is a very strong choice in the sense that it's something that people either really like or they do not give a shit about. And I think that is probably leading in or like contributing to people feeling strong about it. Because I think it's one of those things, either like you love, it's like Lil Sebastian in Parks and Recs. It's like everyone loves it. You're like, I do not understand this. Like, but I guess I have to love it now because everyone else does. But yeah, so I think that might be it. And they're just like, yeah, we love wrestling. You're just like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, I don't, but like, I also don't see like that being a problem. I think I've said this before, Heavy Hitters was like a super fun set to play, especially in Limited, where you're just like doing fun stuff and like being like, oh, let's clash. And like, you're just like, oh, just like that, those mechanics of the game feeling just like fun, I think is a great thing to focus on every now and then. And this set feels like it's really going back to that. So I think that is cool. I think the one thing I clocked was like the art on this felt like it shifted pretty heavily on some of the new cards that we've seen, but that's they can do whatever they want. You know, that's fine. Taylor, what do you think?
I think I would fall in the category of wrestling is not my thing, but for all of the reasons Blake said, like, I appreciate and what you said, Colin, the level of fun that's injected into this particular set. You know, everything's pretty over the top. Everything's pretty silly, you know, and it's going to be cool, I think, because it's going to have, like, I can see now, right? Like, you're at your pre-release and you're like, and the crowd boos me again. You know, like, yeah, you know,
I was born to be a wayfarer. Boo.
Yeah, totally. Shit like that, you know, you can play it up better, you know, like Gravy Bones was a big hit, or the Pirates were, for that. Like, even though I kind of want to slap Levi for always being like, Vashti, you know, doing the pirate voice every time he plays pirate cards, you know, is still like a thing that was happening, that he was having fun, and the same thing will happen in this set too. So I'm all for having fun in the game for sure. Zane?
Okay, when the trailer went live and you clicked the trailer in the first 30 seconds, did you think it was a like draftable main set?
Yeah,
or did you think it was like something along the lines of Smash Palace or something like that?
There was no way I ever thought it wasn't a main set, because I was prepped for the next thing we were going to see as a main set.
I see. Okay. Maybe it was just me, but when I first saw it, I thought it was like possibly Smash Palace related. And so there was a little bit of like whiplash into like, oh, this is the real set. Because the flavor was just so different than High Seas. But I'm of the position of like, they can do whatever they want. This is clearly something that like they like and think is fun. And if they're putting it in front of us, like they've tested it and like it's going to be fun and like play out in a very cool way. So like wrestling, for example, is not something I super care about, but like the flavor of like Reviled and Revered and like these signature moves with the super rares and like the super colorful set and being over the top is like kind of a fun relief from kind of a couple serious sets in a row. And I'm actually very excited for it. I think not every hero speaks to me, but Pleiades is like exactly what I've been waiting for, like for so long. Like the Aura Guardian that they've been like teasing since literally like WTR, where they printed like multiple auras that kind of saw some play, but not really. And then like I thought maybe Betsy would be our Aura Guardian, and then she's not. And now like Pleiades literally has to be. It's like her whole hero text is aura based. And so like this is the hero that I've been like excited to like try and figure out. And they're finally going to like flesh out the idea of an Aura Guardian. So if nothing more than that, I'm excited for that aspect of the set. And we'll see how the limited plays out, and you know, some of the more bold choices like the 5 intellect, 3 intellect and stuff like that. We'll see how that plays out.
All right. Should we get into these heroes? Blake.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Oh wait, you're not that. You're the other one.
Cheater.
Blake's the most clearly identifiable to his hero.
KO.
Yep. Same hairdo.
Underhanded cheat. Thank God we got a third version of KO.
It's like the new Prism.
I do want to be like, hey, why are we doing that? Because none of KO's specializations go well with this. But I do think it's, hey, this is a signpost of this is going to be a very good hero, and we can't give him 2 claws. And we just are not going to design around 2 claws. We are going to just do this. So I think this hero looks extremely cool. I am all in on this one. KO underhanded cheat. You start the game with 1 weapon zone. I think they said it a little bit differently than last time, so maybe he could equip a weapon midway through somehow, put on another arm, which would be sick if that was his mini game of like, it doesn't happen until you get this mini game going. Obviously, it's not part of his hero text at all, but his hero text is amazing because it's a pay 4, tap your hero, target attack action card you control has 6 base damage. Whenever the crowd boos you, create a Vigor token. So Vigor tokens have not been in Brute so far. You may have thought they were, but they were not the triangle we got in good old heavy hitters. And it was the one I wanted more of because sometimes you're 1 resource away from doing like another 6 damage. So I'm very excited to see Vigor in Brute. And it does look like this will be used to, now your hero power only costs a blue. And that's how we do this, is we do a blue plus a Vigor to do our hero power. I think what's super cool about KO is he's going to have constant pressure the entire game of like, just like his other hero of like, damn, we are doing an agility of a 6 into 8, like 14. Like I had to block all that out. We had a couple of blood rush turns. I think when we get to the end of the game with all the blues left, most of his blues will be like a 1 damage attack that has go again. One of them that I really like is Brandish. Blue Brandish. Here's a 1 damage attack. If this hits you, your next weapon gets another +1 damage. It's a 1 damage attack. Whoa, that was crazy. If Brandish hits you next, so this is a 1 damage attack. Are you going to block this? And it's like, well, I wouldn't want to block this, but now I can pay 4 to, if my opponent doesn't block, I can make it to a 6 damage attack. If my opponent does respect this at the end game and does block 6, I'm going to not use my hero power. And now my opponent has blocked with 2 cards and wasted this. And now, because I have go again, I'll use my strong brute attack, like swing big instead. And now I've wasted my opponent's whole turn. And I just think there's going to be some stuff with that where the constant pressure of this is me choosing to spend 2 cards to make this super strong attack. And you don't know what's going to happen. And it's kind of the feint of like, you thought I was going to attack here. Just like we learned all these words for Fang in January. It's kind of the feint of like, I thought I was going to give you a huge uppercut punch on this side, but I was really doing something over here. And stuff like Meeps, if you put the hero powers on Meeps, and now Meeps is a 6 damage attack that if it hits, grab a card back, that's kind of busted. Of like, I think people are going to be doing stuff like, I need to overblock cards that I would never plan on blocking at one point, and then it'll be like, cool, now I can do this other stuff. I don't know if we want to go through all the reviled cards, so I'll just say what my favorite one was so far. And I'm clicking a button that shows me all the cool stuff. My favorite 2 cards are the ones that are in the packs of Bully Tactics and Wicked Blow. So Bully Tactics is the Majestic they showed out so far. And this is insane. When this attacks a hero, you may pay up to 3. Intimidate your opponent 3 times if you pitch a blue. It's like, we didn't want Intimidate for Reinhardt, but we're going to give it to evil people. We're going to give Intimidate to a Guardian, which is so sick. But Bully Tactics, it doesn't have go again. So why do you care, Blake? If you put enough of your agility package into KO, now we can have this card come out. It's a 3 damage attack. I'm going to Intimidate 3 times. Is my opponent blocking here or not? And now I can bump this to 6 if they didn't block. That's probably not as strong. But like, there's just so much inevitable evading damage that it is kind of going to be like, where are you going to pick your battles against this hero? Because if I'm blowing up your entire hand with Bully Tactics and swinging big into you have nothing to block, and I play Talk a Big Game from my arsenal, now Talk a Big Game gets me 5 to 6 to maybe even 8 if you don't have any equipment up. More might tokens for next turn. It's like this is our Talk a Big Game user that I've been waiting for forever. I'm just super excited about this. And then if we do Wicked Blow real quick,
Mocking blow.
Mocking blow. My bad. Why do I say wicked blow? Jesus, it's got a K in there. Mocking blow, I think, is we haven't seen design like this yet. Of if you have more health,
defense. Oh no, it's health.
If you have more health, the crowd boos you. If you've been booed this turn, get +4. So, a thought process of if you are ahead in health than your opponent, if you are leading in health, well, I need to figure out a better word. If you have more health than your opponent, it's a snowball deck. So now it is kind of like if you were like, I'm going to block out and wait for KO to run out of stuff to do. If I'm playing 6 copies of Mocking Blow and they all get stronger and I get booed, I get vigor tokens for my hero power for next time. This is just a snowball deck where are you? I'm going to wait for KO to run out. I'm never going to run out because a blue Mocking Blow is almost as strong as a red Mocking Blow because it's going to pitch more for your hero power. And if we pay attention to Mocking Blow, it starts at 1 damage. But if you use your hero power on this, Mocking Blow can go from a 1 damage attack +5 from the hero power +4. And this is a 10 damage attack with like a tunic, a blue, or a vigor token, a blue. And this is insane to me. And like, I think you're going to run 6 copies of this, maybe yellows too. But we haven't seen all the cards. But it's so cool from the initial stuff where I'm like, how are you not excited about this if you are... I like playing with unblockable damage a lot. And this feels like this hero is just almost made for me. And I could not be more excited.
When do we get our reviled assassin so we can just nick this?
Yeah, we haven't had an assassin in a while.
You can use hero power on Vipox because Vipox is a generic.
You can use this on anything. That's what's cool. Everybody's obsessed with Vipox. I don't think it's going to be as cool, but go for it, King.
It's just fun.
Because then it's a
pursuit of knowledge becomes a 6 power. It's all good. We just do it to everything.
Also, if you're playing against Prism and care about Phantasm, you can turn. It's so much money to do it, but if you needed a popper, you literally are always going to have a popper.
I hadn't thought about just turning like low cost 1 power attacks into 6 power threats that have hit effects. I think that's because of course it was brute. I was just like, oh, so it's like for brute stuff, but just doing it on any fucking card is pretty funny.
Like Promise of Plenty Blue is insane. Of like, if this hits your opponent and you don't have an arsenal card, put a card in your arsenal. It's like, what?
That's pretty funny. Yeah. That is funny, although all of this is quite expensive. But I guess if you can get the vigor token stuff cruising, like then
it's just a blue.
Yeah.
And then if you're drawing cards at all during this and playing the cards that draw you cards, like Promise of Plenty is drawing you a card, like Meeps is drawing you a card, replacement card, then that cost, it's not insignificant. It's just more of like that cost is less.
Blue Snatch.
Blue Snatch is better than Red Snatch. Like, it's crazy.
Does this hero feel more brute-like to you? Or does it just feel fun?
I think my thought process for brute that I like, and we have Levia, we have Reinar, and we have KO. So what brutes can do out of freaking nowhere is like we were on life parity, and like I stubbed my toe a little bit, and then the brute like did a crazy amount of damage and went past me because I wasn't like on my P's and Q's. And like that can happen with Levia. Like she has that Shadow Realm Horror where it's like a Shadow Realm Horror turn can turn into like 18 to 19 damage out of nowhere, and you're like, what just happened? And like obviously we can play a swing big after claw, and that's 20 damage. So I think what this is almost, it's people like saying the word silo. I don't know exactly why the word silo exists. It doesn't seem like KO is going to be using the 50 cards that I've been using for Brute my entire life. And that's equal parts disappointing and equal parts like, okay, maybe there's some new ways for me to play Brute. But I honestly, if Blood Rush Bellows got banned tomorrow, I would be mad because I wouldn't be able to play my favorite hero. But like, I don't think Blood Rush Bellows is going to be the power turn for this deck. And I would be surprised if it was. I think you probably still run 2 or 3 of them for the rest of your life. But it's one of those when you got to the end of your deck, now here's Blood Rush because you can guarantee it. But Blood Rush isn't going to be guaranteed if you have a whole bunch of 1-cost blues. But then like 1-cost blues, you could do a Rotten Remains thing with KO, and Rotten Remains now gets buffed, and it gets buffed even more. And now Rotten Remains is like a 12 damage finisher that also gets rid of your opponent's daggers. And you're like, what? I never thought that would be possible with Brute ever, but this is a new line of play where it's like, why is this a 0 for 1 could be a 0 for 6 from hero power, not 0 for 6, but we pay the money, but then we also get the text on this. I don't know. And it's like, I've never thought about I've never thought about Rotten Remains before in a Brute deck. And so this is more of reminds me of Briar. Briar was a Earth Rune Blade, but it was actually a generic Rune Blade that could use all these generic cards better than any other person in its class. I think KO Underhand Cheat can use generics and any card that gets printed for the rest of our lives better than the other Brutes can, which is cool to have a utility character in that class from now on.
Boy, the art on Rotten Remains is pretty good, huh?
Yeah, who picked that?
Not good enough to win the art draft.
Wow.
Well, we maybe had other issues.
Yeah,
Rotten Remains isn't one of them.
Zane, are you playing Rotten Remains in your KO list?
You know, KO's not the deck that's speaking to me, but I like what they did with it. And I agree with a lot of what you said, where like he's kind of the toolboxy Brute. Because Brute has always been chained behind the 6 limitation, right? When there's only so many. And once like you said, the 50 that every Brute plays, it just becomes uninteresting a little bit to build. And so the fact that they're giving him so much more creativity in the deck build is very fun.
And it makes it more interesting for draft also, for the cards that both him and Lyeth are going to share.
Totally.
Because I think the one thing that has made me roll my eyes more often than not, when anybody talks about Brute, and whenever people do the whole, like, it's my first time building Brute for a couple local communities I have, they'll be like, are these really the blues we got to use? And people will step in that aren't Brute mains and go, yeah, Brutes have the worst blues in the game. And you're like, how much longer can that be true? But like now KO, maybe all of his blues are all reviled cards or all generic cards. And who cares that they block 2? Because they're going to be used to pitch for this hero power, and they're going to be used for in-game threats. Like, okay, who cares that my blues are bad? I'm going to be beating your ass for 45 minutes. And like who's going to be really good at blocking this hero? You're going to have to be playing 9 to 12 D-reacts to not be leaking a whole bunch of damage out.
Tight.
Zane, you said KO's not the hero that caught your attention. Which hero did catch your attention?
I think I ruined the suspense earlier. But yeah, it's Pleiades for me. Strong main character energy out of this one. I've just been waiting. Like, I love playing with the temporary permanents. I think like it's fun to play with permanents that are, illusionist style, but I think the temporary permanents, kind of the -IO items or auras that tick down or whatever, those are the ones that really I enjoy. They feel very fab to me. It's like you get them, but then they go away, so you have to like make the most of them. I love that she's gonna like play with that tension, and like presumably they'll have when they leave the arena effects, and the fact that you can not just like, oh, I hope I drew the right hand to go with the aura that's going away next turn. Like that's always how it's kind of been with Dash IO, is like, oh, I play a boom grenade and like, oh boy, I sure hope I draw a good hand, which like she's pretty good at doing. But with Guardian, it was like, oh, I played the Showtime, or I played the Earthlore Empowerment. Like, I sure hope I draw a hand that does something. The fact that she can like manipulate when the auras are going to pop is like such an interesting and unique like way to play Guardian. It's like very different than normal Guardian. And I think like the game has learned over time that like people just like instant speed. Like being able to like interact on your opponent's turn is just like net positive in general. Like activating Gravy on your opponent's turn is like great fun. Like she has charms she can play on her opponent's turn. She can do her hero text at the end of their turn, so they don't know what's coming all turn. And then at the end, she like determines what aura is going away. So I don't know. I think like however they take her, I think she's going to be like the Guardian I'm most excited to play for the foreseeable future.
What when it says you may put a suspense counter on an aura of suspense, is that like, what does that mean?
We have no idea.
Okay, just
like
sure
unlike KO, we've gotten no cards that make any sense for her yet. Like, you know, we've gotten basically just like mid-rangey tools, like with Comeback Kid and Dig In and stuff. But like presumably there will be a whole suite of the suspense auras, which will be, you know, hopefully 4 to 6 to 10 of them that have different effects, and whether it's like they add defense, whether it's they add power, they gain life, like who knows? They make tokens or have more like complicated effects. Controlling when they leave, so like Thespian Charm kind of shows that like them leaving the arena is going to matter, because she can like pop one back to her hand with Thespian Charm. So like if you think like, oh, her big like dominate aura is going to destroy next turn, I need to, you know, do this or that, she can like Thespian Charm it back and then like set it up for the following turn or something. There's just like a lot of interesting things. And also it's Thespian Charm returns an aura permanent, not your aura permanent. So you can pop an ALS back or, you know, whatever you want.
That's so sick.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Pleiades' design. I know that like, why is she a Guardian? Like, sure, whatever. But I just think like they clearly are making an interesting hero, like mechanically, and I'm excited to see like what these auras do.
Wait, return an aura permanent you control to its owner's hand?
Oh, I lied. You control.
Yeah, I was about to say 0 cost, get rid of ALS. It's like crazy.
That would be sick. Okay, never mind.
Well,
it's all right. New card. New card.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a super rare. When did they bring super rares back?
We don't need to go. We don't need to go into that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Perhaps the oddest choice in this whole thing. No, I think Pleiades looks fun as like a hero. I mean, maybe not fun to play for me personally, but like, I don't know. I like the design. I think I was someone who's like, oh, it's like they're using all these like musical terms. So it's like, well, why isn't she a bard? But it's also like, probably because the bard class doesn't really have much going for it. So, making her a Guardian that just has her own little thematic twist, I think is fun to see them kind of explore that without having to be tied into, you know, literally like the naming conventions and like classifications of what people are and what they do. But yeah, I mean, I agree. I think instant speed is fun. I think it allows for really interesting gameplay and choices, and you know, requires a deeper understanding of the, you know, flow of the game and the turn sequences and stuff. So I think that is, it's always fun to see it on a hero's power, especially when it's like, I don't know, until we see what any of these auras do, it's kind of like what does any of this mean? Is it good? But I don't know. I said it the other day. She's definitely giving Sailor Moon vibes, which is cool.
The auras will be powerful. It's her whole hero text, and it's the armory deck. Like, not that it'll be like tier 1 or whatever, but like the auras will be strong. It's not going to be some like negligible thing that.
I think it's brand new text too. Of Aura of Suspense seems like there's going to be. This is her version of pirate allies coming from the deep. Of like this
or vengeance.
Like this is a suspenseful ass thing, and like it may be strong in other Guardians where you would play the Spinal Crush suspense aura, but the other ones are going to be so specific to her, it's insane.
Oh, I had a theory. Confidence tokens. We don't know what they do. What if it's a blank token that just comes in with a suspense counter? So like, let's say you get the confidence token, you get a suspense counter. It doesn't have any effect necessarily, but then you can like use that to like move it to one of your more meaningful aura. Like you can like keep an aura around longer or something.
It's just like empty. Some weird comment on confidence, how it's just totally fake. But somehow, if you use it right, you can derive power from it.
Yeah. Like, kind of like the cogs. Like, it's a little bit like the cogs, where it's like the cogs don't inherently do anything. Like, you interact with them with other things.
I think people were kind of obsessed with her not being muscular, too, of like, I don't get it. How is she a guardian if she's not as strong as Valda? And you're just like, is it cooler for her to be a bard / guardian? Or is it like, this is just a girl like this that can use Spinal Crush somehow? Like, what is cooler? Like, she doesn't look like she's muscular. Like, does she have bodyguards from her backstage pass people body slam you instead? But it's like, have some fun. I think that has been my major, like, I tweeted somewhere where it was like, it seems like the Flesh and Blood community is kind of adverse to just having fun sometimes. And It's like, fill in the gaps with your imagination of how Pleiades can use Spinal Crush instead of going, she doesn't look strong enough. It's like, look, okay, if her music does it.
If she looks like she has a WNBA player build. And any of you regular people out there come up against any any professional athlete, your ass is going to get trucked. So if she's, so there you go. Shut up.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, she could be 7 feet tall. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, she could be 6'8".
Also, like, Spider-Man is a scrawny child that can, like, pull, a split boat back together. Like, come on.
Yeah.
We're operating in superhero terms here, not regos. These are not people you meet and know.
Rocket Raccoon is a raccoon.
Rocket Rego?
Just saying.
Also, she's talented, so there you go.
Or dual classed. Who knows now?
Ooh. Is revered.
They've said it's talented, right?
Did they? Show me the receipts.
Surely.
Oh, so he doesn't know for sure.
Surely.
And that's another reason it's like, this is the first talented brute whose hero power is don't kill yourself. So it's like, that has to be strong.
Or dual class.
Let's see. Product sheet often says this shit. Let's do it.
There's no way it's a class.
I'm just saying, we thought pirate was a talent, and then it was a class.
Pirate is a talent.
Pirate's a class?
Get his ass in.
I don't know.
Neither here nor there. It's a talent.
It's too close to call.
Taylor, tell us about About your guy.
Your new
Oh.
BFF.
My BFF, my little homie.
Speaking of little Sebastian.
Live Goldmane, Vile Savant, I think falls in the same category that Blake has made up for Brutes as this Guardian hero does now for Guardians. Is a totally different way to play Guardian, because the base attack and defense of all of your cards, including your armor and your weapon, are halved, rounded up. So now your Guardian fridge is like a mini fridge, not like a full-blown fridge. So you can't rely on that sort of crutch, or I don't know, crutch is not the right word, but staple of the class to like build around and that sort of thing.
The normal play patterns you're used to.
Yeah. So you're going to have to be different. And plus you get 5 intellect, which is crazy. So just that there is like enough to make it really exciting. But then you have the cheapest instant, I guess. Well, I guess Tough Nuts is cheaper, but just 2 resources, and you just get to have the crowd boo you, and then and then defending action cards get +1 this turn, which is pretty sweet. You know,
That's pretty sweet.
yeah, that you control, so you can still do it on your opponent's turn, and I don't know what the benefit of that is, but or you could do it on your turn, excuse me, and still get like some of the cards have referenced if the crowd has booed you, you know, so that's a thing. But you also get a might token. So what I'm saying here is one of the things I think is most interesting is that you're not going to be like defense reactions and block cards are dead kind of in Lithe, because they block for way less. So things like Oasis, Peace of Mind, Steadfast are going to be like more important because you get the full value. And finally, we might have a chance here to get to use Withstand, if anybody remembers that that's a Guardian card from Dynasty. And we get to use my favorite card of all time, potentially, which is Rampart of the Ram's Head. And those cost curves fit in there very nicely together. So then now your shield blocks for a buttload at instant speed. So I like all of that stuff. That is, we're stretching what's possible, or shrinking what's possible in Guardian, and like really forcing you to build it in a different way, which I think is really refreshing.
Because what if instead of blocking with cards, you just prevented damage, and that was your whole thing? Most of the time it'd be like, well, it's too prohibitively expensive to do that. You'd have to be a 5 intellect hero to pull that off, so that makes sense. And then I think what's pretty cool about the theming of this is if Tough Nut, the revered brute, is playing Rock, he'll hard counter that strategy of I'm only playing prevent defense things. And that's pretty cool flavor wise of like, you can't outlast the Rock because the Rock is going to hit you no matter what. There's also like Liath not having negative stuff because he's preventing only. When you get jagged edged or when you get picked to pieces, it's going to be like, God damn it. There goes my whole, like there's 10 life I was not expecting to take, and now I'm behind like crazy.
Yeah, which is good too, because you want those cards to be relevant for not just illusionists, you know?
Yeah.
Speaking of Tough Nut, Colin, we hear you're a new Tough Nut main.
Dude, 3 cards means I have to make one whole less decision, and I'm all about that life. But what I wanted to say, God, where did it go? I fucking had it open. Bullshit. Scrolling around this fucking thing. Tough Nut is a one brute natural disaster. This ginormous bruiser has rough and tumbled his way into a landslide of victories. There's only one thing bigger than Tough Nut's fist. His smile. Super Slam is all fun and games for this romping gargantua. And Tough Nut is like a brute if he was played by the guy who plays NoHo Hank. He's the legally distinct Shrek. And he's great.
Stay out of my swamp!
Yeah. Sorry. I forgot I'm the one controlling the card on the screen. Tough Nut, bumbling Hulkster, revered brute hero, intellect of 3, health of 40. Instant, tap your hero, pitch the top card of your deck. If it has 6 or more power, the crowd cheers you. Whenever the crowd cheers you, create a toughness token. So yeah, pretty fun design here. I think everyone is pretty much sold that rock is the first thing to try with this guy, because rock, as we all know, says you can only attack with it if you have no cards in your hand. Wow, the Fabry card flipper is lagging. There it goes. Rock. Once per turn, 3 cost attack for 7. Only if you have no cards in your hand, damage that would be dealt by rock can't be prevented. As Blake said, this is the hard counter to the theoretical Prevention Lyeth deck that's up and coming. But yeah, I think that's a lot of it. Just fill your deck full of blues, maybe, and then you'll always get a blue off the top, and then you can just block and then swing rock for 7 and see how that goes. It could be interesting. I don't know. I think everything else is kind of like, well, what else does this set have to offer for these heroes? I think his what's his charm called?
Numbskull charm.
Numbskull charm. This one, he just looks like Shrek forgot what he looked like or something. He's got face blindness. It's like Shrek with face blindness.
Shrek from memory.
Yeah. It's a 0 cost, instant, revered brute instant, yellow. Choose any number. Destroy a confidence or might token. The crowd cheers you. Pitch the top card of your deck. If it's a 6 or more, create a vigor token. So yeah, I mean, I think overall, I think people are into the idea of Tough Nut. I think it is very unclear what you're going to be able to do with him, especially if he's going to be viable in a competitive scene. But I feel like for limited, definitely feels like it could be a really interesting way of kind of drafting and building a deck, allowing you to, maybe pick up some of those weird blues and just like pitch off the top of your deck and do some interesting stuff. A little random, which, Brood is always going to be that way. Feels like some of them, not all of them. KO no longer is random. He's just good value. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, Tough Nut, he's out there just having a good time with his skinny legs and his giant torso.
It's perspective. It's perspective.
His cool shorts.
Yeah. His quote unquote cool shorts.
Ripped from the Everfest tent themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be one we have to look out for, but I think he will have his stands, if you know what I mean.
Hell yeah.
What's crazy is in limited, they said there's no weapons. So it is kind of like he's going to be
Who said that?
There's no weapons in limited at all. It'll be attack actions only for draft and limited, which good luck. Like, is that going to be crazy or not?
Where'd you see that, Blake? I haven't seen that bit of news.
That is in
sheet.
the product sheet.
No way.
It is.
That's crazy.
Everything will be Fists of Fury. So if Tough Nut's going to be pitching something off the top of the deck, he's going to be needing something to play from hand because there won't be a weapon. So it'll be block with 2 cards, pitch off the top of your deck, and hope it can play the card in your hand.
It's remind me, is it always 8? It's always 8 packs for sealed.
That is very recent.
It has been since Rosetta or something.
Yeah, like about a year.
Gotcha.
It's better. It's a better system. Like, because they also, when they changed to 8, they also capped the deck at 30, so you can't play Fatigue Pile anymore.
Yeah.
Which was
I
just a
remember that,
huge change.
Pretty cool.
Taylor has not read anything. He didn't remember the coolest thing ever is we're gonna have individual boxes for the first time at pre-release.
I did not forget that. That's
They're
like
11
the best
ounces. 11 ounces.
We
really
haven't
important.
talked about it. We were going to talk about it next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No weapons. Wild.
That is wild, especially considering 2 of them very much have weapons in their hands, and one of them says you start with 1 weapon zone.
That's why I think it'll be maybe there's weapons that you put in your deck, draw them, play them out, or something would be cool.
Equip them.
Yeah.
Or draftable weapons or something like that.
Or there's a macro where you have to like fight for the weapons in the middle.
Dodgeball ball in the middle. I like that. Steel chair. Got to find this under your opponent.
Oh my god!
Push your opponent into the steel chair first.
There's 3 macros, and they're just like miscellaneous rustling weapons.
Yeah. Ladder.
You can climb the ladder and then jump off of it to do extra damage.
This is sounding fun. You guys said
ropes.
you guys aren't wrestling fans, but everybody's smiling underneath their mustaches right now.
Hey,
No, I think we all said it sounded fun.
We all said we're
the set
excited.
sounded fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Jesus. Listen to the words we say.
Fun
also.
enjoyers. We're not the point goblins. We're the fun enjoyers.
Speaking of fun enjoyers, the pre-release is now a kit. You get a pre-release kit.
Oh, really?
Which is in line now with my favorite pre-release game, Pokemon, which is great. My big hope out of this is that it has a freaking cheap-ass little deck box in it for you to carry your freaking cards away with.
It won't.
Please, for the love of God, give me something to just carry rather than my pockets I came with. You know?
I literally have a sidewinder that it's my limited sidewinder.
Totally. I have that as well, but I am not new to this game. What if this is my first pre-release ever? I own 0 cards or anything, and I show up and I get a kit, and then I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with these? Give me a rubber band.
You're at a card shop. Just buy a boulder.
It's more money.
Yeah, you should get the hell out of here. We hate new players.
If you can't afford a boulder, you're going to have a problem with Fab.
I don't like that.
Zane, how are you a revered co-host with that kind of talk?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, sometimes
it's
the
reality.
face becomes the heel, right?
That's true.
I'm sure Pleiades has all kinds of problems with her taxes.
They're going to say her feet.
She looks exactly like a tax avoider. That's a good call. Pre-release kit. Okay. $40 for 8 packs and a 9-card pre-release promo pack.
Great.
That sounded expensive to me, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
That's right.
That's what 8 packs cost.
Is it?
World is more expensive these days.
Yeah, $5.
8 pack. Jesus Christ. So that means a box should cost $100. I guess they do. They cost $120. Jesus.
They do, yeah.
Wait, is that $120? No, that's
They normally like 100-ish, but when you buy loose packs.
I was thinking there's more than 24 packs. Okay. That's so all right. I'm having some weird issues right now. So if you buy a box and you want to play sealed, you can only make 3 sealed decks out of a box.
Correct.
Yes.
Cool.
But you don't need to worry about that anymore because they have kits.
You get a kit.
So
Yeah.
you don't need to have these weird arbitrary player caps because of the kits or the cases you get. You just get a certain number
that's
of
fine.
kits.
That's good. It's good for pre-release. I'm saying for, I just want to buy a box and play sealed with my friends. Then I got less.
You would have
games.
one friend, or you would do a little round robin action.
Or you hope it supports crack shuffle
Must be
play.
nice to have one friend.
What's cool too, what's maybe cool is hopefully, I mean, maybe not. I don't know what's going to happen if they're just going to take the same pack coalition that is in a box in a booster display and then put that into the pre-release kit. And so then the odds are the same. Like your pre-release kit might fucking suck and somebody's might be fucking awesome. But what they could do is then change, right? If this is a totally separate product that comes off of the printers, that then the coalition can be like a little bit different in the pre-release kits. I'm unsure if that's what's going on or not, but could flatten out your chances of fucking getting you hooked even more. You know what I mean? You're like, oh shit, I pulled some sick shit. I guess I do need to buy a separate deck box now. Like
I'm going to need a boulder.
Yeah.
I can afford it now with the sweet card
Yeah.
that I bought.
They're $15. Jesus.
Pre-release kit is, to me, a sign that the business is doing well.
Yeah.
That they can support a new kind of SKU and product line, and that's got to add a lot of overhead to be able to like design and build those with the manufacturer. So I feel like that's like a nice kind of view into how things are going. It's taken them this long, so obviously they've probably been wanting to do it, but I think it's great to see that the game is still going pretty strong this many years later, which is, I think, says a lot in this crowded TCG market that we have these days, of a lot of people trying to come in and get some based off of the 2020 boom. But I think that's great. I hope they add more stuff going forward, like a little, I don't know. I feel like other ones, they have like a little life counter, like a little thing, like,
Mm-hmm.
Dice.
give me one die.
Give me more.
Give me a coin. I don't know.
Dice is possible.
Yeah.
Dice is possible. A
tuck box costs nothing. I would assume, because it's made of cardboard that needs to last 10 times.
No shot.
What is a tuck box?
What if they just have a place within the box that will hold it nicely and let you close it and carry them home?
That's
That
great.
would
That's
Maybe
the
they
same
have that already. Maybe they've already figured this out. They're going to blow our minds with their fucking sweet ass box.
Dude, I would love to celebrate something like that on this podcast. Would love it.
40
Dallas
sleeves in
send
there.
us some new pre-release kits so we can celebrate them live in pre-recorded YouTube.
Hey, we'll go live. Why not?
We'll go live right
Fuck it.
now.
Fuck it, let's do it live.
I just hit this button. We're live. Shit.
All right.
Super rares.
Super rares, super slam, super fun. I'm really excited for this set. Can't wait to get more spoilers.
Which hopefully
maybe
have this weekend.
Maybe I'll go to Montreal.
That's on the East Coast, right?
It is. It's like by New York.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a sick city, though.
It
Montreal's
is
supposed to be really
nice.
cool. Yeah.
A lot of baguettes.
It's far. It's hard to get there.
You know what was far, Zane? London. And you know what we did? We fucking got there.
I got a direct flight. That was easy.
Yeah, same.
That was easy.
If I remember correctly, there was like literally not a direct flight, but I could be wrong.
We can work on our travel plans later, but right now everybody's being like calling Pro Tour Singapore's happening. But I'm going to tune out for that. I'm going to listen to the Attack Action podcast, also known as TAP, which TAP has been in the game all along, everybody. The Attack Action podcast. TAP is here and has never left. Has been here since the beginning. So
just like we drew it up.
Just like we drew it up, the spoiler has been there under your nose this whole time. I can't believe nobody figured it out. And it took 100 episodes and some for us to reveal it to you. Anyway, speaking of all of that stuff, let's fucking tier list rank some fucking specializations, huh? Now that we've been here for 100 years and people don't want our takes on who's going to win Singapore. They want to know which fucking
what specializations are better than regicide.
Exactly. What's S tier? What's F tier? Let's do this.
Considering there's 115, we're going to go very quick with these.
Is there 115?
I think it's 82.
Okay, great.
Wow, that looks so good on the screen, Colin.
God, I wish there was a shitload of ads everywhere.
I wish I knew where I could buy Adobe from right now.
Should we start with regicide so we get a baseline?
We got to start with regicide, yeah.
God, I have to find it in here.
Oh, it's right there. You just add it over. It's the yellow piss one in the middle of this row.
Whoa, dude, we don't need to be taking shots at Arachne here, okay?
Yeah, Arachne's had enough.
Nice.
Best tier.
Best tier. Yeah, sounds great.
It's got to be.
Wait, portrait images. There we go. Now we can see them all. God, you imagine if all the card images disappeared again after I did that?
That's this one again. Okay, so regicide is basically one of the most iconic specializations of all time, but we don't get to use it very often.
Correct. Okay, I want to set some extra criteria for this as a group. So just what is going to make an S tier specialization?
Lumina.
Okay, that's a card. That's not a criteria, though, Blake. Why?
Like deck defining.
Okay, deck defining.
Meta defining.
Also thematic.
Well, if it's meta defining, then you don't get Lumina, Blake. So let's go with deck defining.
Can we add also thematic in there too?
Yeah, totally.
Yes, we can do whatever.
It can't just be powerful. It's got to also be cool.
Yeah.
It's got to feel special and feelzation.
I'm gonna start dropping things in. You guys keep talking.
All right, let's go in order because like as they are there, because doing it out of order is going to be freaking nightmare.
Yeah, totally. Okay, what's up there, Colin?
Victor Shield.
B.
Oramagus. B tier.
B.
Huh?
B. What does it do? Tell me.
It is a gold, so it's 2-block temper shield that is a gold, and you literally do kind of build your deck around it in the sense that plus gold main estate is like what the deck is trying to do.
Heartbeat of Candlehold. There's we got 85 of these guys.
Heartbeat A. Does anyone have
A? It's iconic.
That's crazy.
That's
you don't
crazy.
Like Heartbeat? You think it's S?
I think if you're going to put the shield Oramagus at B, it's just as good and important as, and even more thematic than Heartbeat of Candlehold. I'd say they can both be an A.
I would concede Heartbeat to B.
Okay.
We're gonna have like a trillion in A tier if Oramagus is an A.
Well, then we can come back to it and move it back down.
Okay, we can move Heartbeat to B. I accept B.
Thank you. Especially because it's not, you can't Storm Striders it.
You can Storm Striders it.
Yeah, but then you just gain 3 life, and that's it.
Waning Moon, baby, they're dead.
I mean, on their turn. Yeah, Arknight Shard, S tier.
Is it better than Regicide?
Ooh, yes. 100%.
Tight. Yeah, I think so. It's
Yeah,
the cool.
okay.
It's the only fabled specialization. The best card in the game.
It's on the wall.
And it's like Viscerai's whole, like, it's literally inside of him, powering his body from the death. That
Intoxicating Shot, D tier.
Ooh, I don't know. It's pretty good, but not as good as the traps. D tier.
It's just like not what he's trying to do. Like it's like funny, but it's whatever.
A
Ring
tier.
of Roses.
Ring of Roses S.
No way. S. Half the games it's just a 3 block.
Arclight Sentinel S tier.
Arclight is S tier, unfortunately.
Yeah, for the amount
It's
I hate it though, it's F tier.
It's
You're doing great, Colin.
Is it? I guess it is deck defining. You kind of don't.
It
It
is
is. You
literally
run
deck
it
defining,
in
yeah.
every version of her.
All right, Flail.
D.
It's B.
B.
B. I think it's similar to Aurum. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a part of the kit, but sometimes you got to run Reaping Blade.
Oh, we have an important thing that you're going to need to do here, Colin. We're going to need you to add an F tier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all the
Yeah, please.
all of the heavy hitters helmets besides Betsy are F.
Agreed. They're so bad.
Yeah.
Make that tier black.
Wait, what just happened? Oh, wait.
You renamed the D tier.
I know what I did. I did. Wait, what color is D tier supposed to be?
Green.
That's crazy. What an insane color scheme this site uses.
Yeah, the first person that makes a Flesh and Blood specific tier list is going to make hundreds of dollars.
Philip
Phil,
Fabry, please make a tier list for Flesh and Blood cards to make this
Alright,
fucking
there we go.
easier.
Monstrous Veil goes there. Golden Glare and that one goes there.
We'll get
Well,
there.
hold on.
So Germinate. That's got to be
C
an A,
tier.
right?
I think it's C tier.
It's banned card. It's an A.
It's an A. It's so good and like cool.
All right.
So good and cool.
F.
F.
Golden.
That's the one. Yep.
Commoner
That's for
banger.
the stupid helmet specializations.
D tier.
Nobody used that card ever.
That's
I don't know.
Bequest, right?
No, that's-
Viscerai's other
No,
specialization.
this is the discard
Sonata
one.
Phantasmia.
Phantasmia.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say
Then
C tier. C tier. Wait, no.
D tier. D tier.
C. Cracked in LL. Yeah.
What's that? A Betsy
That
spec?
big.
Hell
That
yeah.
big.
At the top, baby.
S
At the
tier.
top. Yeah. Super
Let's
good.
go.
Oblivion? A tier.
That's fun.
Okay. All right.
It's in the Ring of Roses camp for me. It's the legendary that's sweet. A tier for Sigil of Brilliance.
Yeah.
Just this is Zane's tier list here.
You guys got to
Quiver?
get in here. You want to argue? Let's talk.
No, I'm just waiting for the ones that I care about. So.
Driftwood Quiver. Driftwood Quiver is
Brilliance is it's like his whole thing. Like
Yeah, it's good.
F.
you could argue it's
I would say D. It's not as
No,
bad as the
in
helmet.
any specializations that are equipments or like I don't want to reward
But it
LSS
has-
for pretending they gave us specializations.
But then it's
I mean-
Riptide tier. S tier, Raisin Army, baby.
better or worse than Regicide.
Worse.
Worse, but still S.
Still S. I hate her, but
No, I think it's B tier.
I think it's
don't
A.
I don't think it's as good as singing though. Singing is better than Supremacy. But singing is not S tier.
Supremacy's
Fuck.
crazy though.
Totally, but it's only crazy when you have like all this other shit together. Sometimes
Okay.
it just blocks 3.
I accept
It's
B.
B tier. B tier. Yeah.
B tier.
Because baseline it just as your sword comes in for whatever 6 and they
5.
draw a card 5 and you don't even have go again, right? Like it's just a pump at worst, and that's it. Like
All right.
sometimes Warrior's Valor is better.
This is crazy because if I play Steelblade Supremacy and I swing my Dawn Blade, I have 2 or 3 cards left. You're shitting yourself.
That's a different scenario.
That's a lot of ifs.
But
that's a different scenario.
Why would
no,
we?
It's not. That's what she does every single time she swings this card.
You're literally saying if you don't play the card correctly, it's not very strong. If you wait till the best case scenario, it would be S. Why would anybody? What are we?
Warrior's Valor is better on.
What
a low
are we grading
hand.
these cards on? The worst case scenario of them or the best case scenario?
Yeah, we put Regicide at the top, and you never get to play it.
Yeah, but that's different. It's way different. It's a different vibe. Supremacy is B tier.
It's not S. I'll go back to A, but
no, it's B.
I'll do B tier just because Dorinthia.
We can revisit it.
Can go away.
All right, Blake, what's this one?
C tier.
This is an A.
Is it?
Is it?
What are you talking about? Do you have a good Rhinar in your meta? I beat the shit out of people with this card for years.
Okay.
I have to say this is way better than any other card that Rhinar's gotten a specialization on it. All his other specializations are awful.
Better.
This is the one that's good.
Better than Crippling Crush.
No, Crippling is for sure A tier at least.
But then it's like, but Crippling Crush is not S tier.
I think it's A. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. You're
I
never
think it's
not
A.
gonna play.
I think Alpha Rampage is B tier.
It is glaring seeing Crippling and Alpha together. I think Alpha's closer to Steelblade Supremacy.
Okay, so
But
we're
now-
saying the left
now
side
we
is the low part of the tier, and right side is the high part of the tier. Is that what we're saying?
I think that's
Yeah.
what Colin's doing. Yeah, even
Okay,
though it's most people do the opposite, but Colin's in
my
charge. So.
God.
Colin's in charge. No, we're fine right now.
No.
Just
We defined
We'll
the
tell
term.
people. We'll tell people.
Half the people are listening to this.
Sorry, you gotta go watch the YouTube.
If they're still here.
Currently, number 1 is Arknight Shard, and last place is Monstrous Veil.
Frost-Hex, S tier for sure.
Yeah.
Better than Regicide. And maybe Arclight Sentinel.
And you're saying it's the best in the game.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if I
It's
really
so-
need to get into the granularity of the next 60 cards.
Seriously.
In the direct order. It's S tier. It's better than Regicide. Okay, that's great. What's this one?
This is an F.
C.
What card
No,
is
come
it?
on. It's Show
Come
No
on.
Mercy.
Nobody plays it. What are you talking about?
Pablo
Y'all gotta say what
Pintor,
the card is.
Show No Mercy. Pablo Pintor played this at a pro tour.
And what
C
place
tier.
did he get?
He did fine. I don't know. He
Yeah,
got like 40th or
okay.
something.
No,
it's
we have
good.
nothing
Like
in C. Put it in C.
it's
Yeah.
in C. Goldmane is B. It's Heartbeat of Candlehold, but for Victor.
It might, but it's better than the Shield. Yes.
They're so tied together to me.
It's crazy though. Cast Homes is crazy.
Buzzsaw's
I
like
mean-
an A.
Power level,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, Buzzsaw's A.
Buzzsaw's A for sure.
Just
F.
get this shit out of here into F tier. Get this shit
Should
out
I
of
just
here.
grab
into
a
F.
whole-
Should I just grab
There's
all
only
the
one more.
elements
There's only
and
one
put
more.
it
That's it. Yeah.
There we go.
This Olympia one is also F tier though.
up? What
No,
about
it's
Crow's
no.
Nest?
No, hey, don't disrespect Crow's Nest like that.
See, you guys are funny. C tier. Crow's
Crow's
Nest is C tier.
Crow's Nest C is C. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
C
I'm just
tier
gonna
for
start
sure.
picking ones I want. Oh, what about this cool mask? Terry,
A.
what mask is this?
I would say it's B tier.
Really?
What mask is it?
Mask of
it's sorry.
Deceit.
It's Mask of Deceit.
Thank you.
I would say it's B tier. It's pretty good, but sometimes like it can be awkward to use it optimally. So B tier because at worst it blocks 2.
I think that's
You know,
crazy.
Just start grabbing ones that I don't care about, so we can get them out of the way, so we can talk about some
B.
good shit.
Retrace the past. B. It's actually very cool though, and does a lot of wild stuff.
No, Benji's not supposed to be in here. This one, let me get this out of here. Chapeau. We gotta say
S
A
tier.
tier. A tier. She doesn't get 3 S tier. She gets 2.
No, she gets 3. That's all she has, Zane. That's all she has.
all she is 2 specializations and a
And the
hat.
chapeau.
and a
That's
trench coat.
it. That's
the chapeau-
what she has.
The chapeau
Come
is
on.
A, but her 2
Chapeau's
attacks
S.
are.
No, chapeau's S.
Right.
It blocks for a fucking shit ton, and you need it to pop off sometimes.
Pop off.
Pop off.
What's this? This is
Banksy,
Banksy.
F tier.
F.
We don't
Maybe
give a
D.
shit
We could
about
pump it up. It's
Banksy.
better than Monstrous Veil. Yeah.
That seems fine. What about this cool coat? What color is this?
Also F.
F. That's a hat. It's a
Commoner
What's that,
banger.
red hood of sands. Sandy
Hood of
hood.
Red Sands.
I think you
Alright.
got the 2 draconic ones in F pretty easily.
This is Dio's weapon. This is Dio's
Yeah.
weapon.
C.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, right?
It is quite
Yeah.
good. But let's go
C
C.
tier though. But it's not like game breaking, I guess.
Is this the floating dojo?
Visit the
Yeah.
dojo's F.
D.
I've never seen it be played in my entire life, Zane.
It was in Dex. It was like a 1-up during
22
Lexi Oldham.
seconds.
It's better than the hats for sure. The heavy hitter hats.
The reason it's in D is that you can like do it in response to things like Ancestral. It's actually pretty cool.
But who is watching this and going,
The real ones.
Everybody.
Who's watching it is a great question.
Yeah, the thousands of people that watch
please,
this every
please
week.
put Visit the Gold Anvil in F. I've never seen it be played against me in my entire life.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a F tier for sure. What's this card that we just put somewhere? Was that Anvil?
Is it the Golden Anvil?
Yeah.
The cards are really small.
Where do you want to put that?
They're
Zane,
very
have you
small
built an
on
Olympia
everyone's
list?
screen.
People would play that card if they owned 3 Crown of Providences, but nobody owns 3 Crown of Providences. So then that's like that card creates a mechanical issue, which is another discussion.
You just said someone would do something if they had endless amounts of money. And I feel like that's a disclaimer you can use on anything.
no,
Bequest-
he requires you to have 3 copies of every generic legendary. It's ridiculous.
Pretty funny though.
It
F
is funny.
tier. Bequest F tier.
Yeah.
Red Ledger's
S tier.
Above
S
Frost
tier.
Text.
It's above Regicide. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
definitely is.
Collapsing Trap was pretty
Is
good.
it?
S tier also.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, why isn't Buzzsaw in S? Aren't all the traps S tier?
Collapsing's the best. Drink them under the table. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely up
Betsy.
there. Super good.
C.
This one, which one's Glistening Steel Blade? This one's dumb.
Go again.
Yeah.
Counter on
It's
hit.
like C.
The
Yeah.
Knock the
Knock is
Despo.
an A.
Is it a
Banger. Original
pretty good.
tutor. Come on.
B for
pretty good.
banger?
yeah.
Put them in their place is S for me.
It's so good. It's coming
I don't
out
even
next
know what
month. It's coming out
what is
next
it?
month, Taylor.
Is this Valdez?
Yes.
6 for 10. On crush, your opponent discards their hand and then draws that many cards. And just a reminder, you're Valda, so you get surges for that. It's sick.
It's a
Oh,
mill.
that is cool.
Whirling Mist Blossom. Whirling Mist Blossom?
C tier.
C.
Maybe
Here we
D.
go. Best card in the game. Fucking
What card is it,
go.
Colin?
God damn it. I can't read the name and I forget because it's so
Blazing
tired.
Aether.
No, it's not. Is it Blazing? Yeah, it is
It's
Blazing Aether.
definitely Blazing Aether.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
don't know what it is,
S
but I know
tier.
it's not that.
The cards are so small. This is so dumb.
Judge, Jury, Executioner.
C, unfortunately.
Yeah. Never really popped off.
I'm glad that y'all let me just put Blazing Aether as the best card. in the
Yeah.
game.
It's
Ready to roll is F.
F tier.
It's F.
Ready
yeah.
to roll F for sure.
I would say this is up by Red in the Ledger. This is probably one of the strongest cards ever.
Which card is this?
Arc Lightning.
Arc Lightning.
Arc Lightning.
My instinct was to put it in A, but that's fine. I accept.
I could feel A. I could feel A with Arc Lightning.
What does it do?
It gives Go Again to a card and does 1 arcane every time you have Go Again.
It
guess
should be. It should be S.
It should be S.
But it should be
S.
low.
Yeah.
Low S. Low S.
Yeah.
Is it
like
better
it-
or worse than Regicide?
Worse.
but barely. Yeah,
Betsy.
it's an
There you go. Betsy's better for sure.
Doomsday, baby.
S. So based.
At the end, though. At the end.
Yeah.
It's not as
Yeah, it's at the end.
I feel that. Herald of Judgment, stupid. It's a D.
Stupid.
D.
Yeah. Dumb.
Art goes crazy though.
This is
Yeah,
an
art's
F.
great.
This is F tier
F.
also. What card is this? It's
Reckless charge.
Charge.
Arcanine
Arcanine
Ascendancy.
Ascendancy. D tier for sure, baby.
It's D. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, but not useful. Spark of
Right.
Genius.
It's got to be us.
Gotta be S. People love that card. I
Better than
don't get it.
Regicide or worse than Regicide?
Worse,
Worse.
Yeah, okay.
but maybe
Man, it
better
just-
than the Betsy's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Singularity.
Singularity. C tier.
I don't know if
But
you play it on just an empty hand and barely any evos, it does nothing. So I would say it's an F.
Exactly. It's a freaking one of.
B. I'm gonna
But, all
be
right,
bold and
Didn't
call
we
it B.
just say that it defines a deck and
No, but it has to be cool too.
and it's thematic. It is
And it
cool.
has-
You turn into
it
a
has to be-
giant robot man.
It has to be good too.
Did
Did
it
we
doesn't
say
do
it
it
has
for
to
me.
be good?
Yeah.
No. I mean, it doesn't do it for me.
Clearly we did because all of these S tier specializations are very good.
Fine. All right. Ice Eternal. S tier.
S tier. Right by Frostex where it belongs.
Yeah.
What's this one? I can't. see
Crumble
this.
to Eternity. That's
Crumble
A.
to Eternity. A tier for sure. A Jarl banger.
F.
Rise Up. F
F.
tier.
Get down
People
there.
probably don't even know what that card does, including myself. Sanch
I know
gets
what it
plans.
It's
F
not-
tier?
Not higher than a
No.
D.
C. I was gonna say C. It's got
Come on.
That
It's
is D.
pretty good. It's pretty good.
Now,
It's pretty
the
good.
Golden Sun. This is a pretty good card, right?
It's A or higher.
Yeah, A.
I'd say A for sure.
What's this one? This is a
Northern
Northern
Winds.
Winds. F.
F.
Also,
Get
the
down
rules
there.
confusion that it created was so annoying.
And the timing, soon as the LLs, Dunzo.
Via
V for-
Vanguard.
A.
high A. Yeah.
High A.
Similar to Golden Sun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick.
Anthem of Spring.
Anthem of Spring.
C.
Yeah.
It's like on flavor, but whatever. Murky Waters
all-
A.
I think Murky Waters is lower.
Murky Waters
like
is
not-
insane.
It's,
It's
not
insane.
that
Dude.
played though. It's not as good as the Trap for
Okay,
sure.
we
Not
got
even close.
Riptide
B tier.
Sickos down here in SoCal, and they play that card, and it's very good.
Totally. I have Riptide Sickos up here, and they sometimes don't play that card. B tier.
That's an A. It's the best arrow in the deck.
I'm gonna go A.
I'm gonna say B. Shakedown's A. Maybe S.
Shakedown's A. Is it
It's so
S?
good.
Is it S?
It might be. It's like
S. It's S.
the best card to switch into.
Not
right?
as good as Regicide though.
Not as good as Regicide.
Don't be
but
ridiculous.
It's pretty good. Yeah. We're not crazy.
What the hell is this card? All these stupid Guardian cards.
Unforgetting, unforgiving.
It's good. It's the
F.
block that gets you mangle. I'd say it's
Yeah.
C tier.
Oh, that's
C or
F.
D.
How could
say
you
D.
forget unforgetting, bro?
I'm forgetting. What is it again?
Unforgetting.
Unforgettable. Unforgiving.
Whatever.
Forgettable Jarl.
Solid D.
What is
Chorus
this?
of Iron Song is D.
Its biggest thing is its unity.
Force of Nature.
A
That's
tier.
A.
It's pretty good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Dude,
Yeah.
Right
S
next
tier,
to
right?
Oblivion.
How much mech love are we gonna put in S? Oh my god.
How much? What do we have in S? There's no mechs in S.
We have
Yeah, I'm
Spark.
just
We
saying-
almost had Singularity.
The
Technical
mech cards
Chorus
are
A.
I mean, they're like the two things you put in every deck, right? If your dash is
Yeah. Yeah. Teclocore is good in both heroes. It's S tier. For sure.
Sure, fine.
It is. It's a blue. It's really good in Dio. Like when they flip that off of the top and they have tempo, and then
Seeing
they have
that above
resources.
knock is hard for me, but
It's not. Oh, yeah. Well, fine. I don't care.
That's just because you love Azalea so much, not that.
Well, like, it's just more interesting.
That's because I love Zane.
Tekla is just like not that interesting. It's powerful, but it's just not that interesting.
Yeah, that's fair. God, there's so many cards on this fucking.
We
thing.
are moving goalposts.
We're okay. Course of tendencies is like A. I could also be.
Best in the
It
game.
could also be B. But it's A. It's A.
If you flip to blue against that Verdance, it's S, but you didn't, so it's A.
I didn't. Oh my god, it's so good though. It's so
Showtime.
Showtime's
Showtime's
A.
A.
Wait,
Ooh,
Blake, what were you going to say?
Blake? What do you want?
C.
Really? It's
Okay.
good.
I feel it.
I mean, I'd accept
feel
B. C's low. That's like show no mercy territory.
Do you ever use it on anything besides turn 0?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You specifically have played Bravo any time in the last 2 years and done it on not turn 0.
I've played Bravo in the last 2
There's
months.
no recency bias to this. Just because it isn't anymore.
Like against some heroes, like against the Earth heroes, they want to block. So you just like 2 cards Showtime, go get pulverized.
Get fucked.
It's good.
Draw a card. Drawing cards is good.
Holy.
Singing Steelblade, A tier, for sure.
God, I can't
Easily.
even drag this.
Maybe
high.
S. Maybe low S.
I thought we'd said Singing Steelblade was the S.
Yeah,
I think
it
so.
is.
It is.
is.
Yes. You go and get whatever fucking card you want. Yeah, dude. No, fuck
Yeah,
this
yeah.
card. This card can die.
Especially because of the Shin special where you go and get pummel for your CNC.
Yep.
Levia,
Levia is S.
fucking super S.
Yeah.
The first Demi hero, so cool.
Actually incredible.
Spike Pit Trap,
Spike
S
Pit
tier.
Trap.
It's a B or something.
No, it's a B. It's the worst one by a lot.
Come on, they're so good.
Genshi release.
You guys hate
It's like a
Riptide.
B.
C.
Right?
C.
C.
C for sure.
Yeah, it's C.
Super cool.
Cost,
though.
cost 1. Annie up.
Up the
Blake?
ante. No, my God, it's so good.
What?
Play
The
it,
hero is
Zane.
bad, but the card is
Zane,
good.
play it. Zane, play it.
If you
The
put
he-
this higher than intoxicating shot, I will shave your head.
Where's intoxicating shot?
In D. It's in D tier. Last card in D.
You guys don't know how to evaluate how strong this card is. Like
Tell us how
We
you
don't, or LSS doesn't.
No, Olympia is weak, but that card is insane.
What does that mean to you, Zane? Give us more
It's a
sentences.
Blue +4 or more.
Is this? But does this also fall?
Zane,
into-
how many times have you died to cards in S and A tier? And then
You're
count how many
evaluating the
times you
hero's
died
power.
up the ante.
I am assessing the card, not the hero's value.
when you want to?
Well, I don't
Then
like
when-
mechs, okay? I don't like mechs.
Yeah. You cannot put it higher than intoxicating shot.
Oh, it's on D
Intoxicating
tier.
shot
I'm not rating them if they're not on Regicide's line.
It even has the fancy blue pitch, foil blue pitch
Oh, actually, yeah, let's move it up then.
strip. You're right. Yeah.
Okay,
Great.
move intoxicating shot to B then, because there's no way it's better.
Oh, wow. The 0 for 4 is blue. Cool.
Yeah, and turns on all of your traps that you want to then do. And
CNC for 7,
makes-
go again.
Sure, in magical Christmas land where you're like, yeah, I'll
Where
take
you
this.
have CNC. Yeah, that's so crazy.
list
Hard to
are-
imagine.
Right next to each other, and they can.
Tier list are
shut
tearing my
up.
family apart.
Endless winter. The endless
A.
winter. You guys
A. I love
A
this
tier.
card.
arguing about cards that no one wants to play.
No, I
A
love this
tier.
card. I played a lot of this card.
No, I
Look,
meant those other
people,
ones.
this episode is once they get through the first part, which
People
they
are gonna
love,
leave.
and then if they make it to this part, will be yelling in their cars on the way to or from work about
wait,
what we
wait.
have done.
We're going to go out of
They know
order
what
for
card
some of
you're
these.
talking about them, 'cause
Wait,
some
Colin.
cards we just said where to put them, and then
Colin, some of these are bangers, and we need to make sure that we end on the bangers. So let's do the stupid
let's
ones.
try it. Okay,
So
let's
the second one is Call Down the Lightning is terrible.
Terrible. F.
F. You grabbed a red hot too. That's D.
Is it?
What?
I've never seen
F.
someone play Red Hot in my
Red
entire
No,
Hot's
life.
F.
no. Okay, no. It was actually played in Dromai for the mirror.
But is it good? And is it?
No, it is
thematic?
good, and it's
is
cool.
it cool. All right.
Yes.
Fine. I'll let you. I'll take it. You sound.
You guys are missing. You guys are missing things. You're too tied to results.
I'm not.
This
I
card
don't
was
even know what this card
genuinely
does.
good in the mirror, and like can end games against fatigue. It had play. Look at F. You think it's in that tier? It's not.
That's true. It's D. All right. What else? Star Search, Starstruck.
Starstruck. That's B.
It's pretty good. B
B
tier.
Don't like.
Bravo.
Star-
Wait, but you
Is
play
it
Wizard.
Bravo
It
or
doesn't even
Bravo?
affect you. It's Bravo. B. I think it's B or C.
Yeah, if you're gonna put the other one like Showtime, it's as good as Showtime for sure.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite.
It has a good effect, and it has a unity. You know, it has a good crush, and it has
All
unity.
right.
Which is
I
good.
guess both Levias are separate, so we have to put this up. Next
This
to
one
the
is
other
better
Levia.
than the other one.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Which one is this one? Levia.
That's Plasma Fet.
Plasma
Oh.
Fett.
Oh yeah,
Levia
yeah.
consumed.
Levia consumed.
Blake's
Baby.
back.
Redeemed.
Blake's back.
Is it? Wait, is she Levia redeemed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
Of the-
that's revered. Never mind.
of
Shut up.
these 95 specializations that we've already done, which one of them are only used in the mirror?
Don't care.
Okay,
Here you go.
you're tied
The
up on
best-
on Red Hot, and you're wrong. It's okay. Light it up.
best
the Lexi
card.
one.
Light it up.
D tier.
D. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Now we have all bangers left for the most part, so we can go in order now.
Dude. Soul Reaper. Soul Reaping.
A at
A.
most.
I think it's A.
Yeah. Because sometimes you just banish it and it does nothing. But you could say that about all of his cards, but that's a one of, and so that's why it gets that classification. Lessons
Okay,
Lava,
no,
S tier.
Okay, but they can't be the top two cards.
Well, we're
it's,
not
Colin's
done
list.
yet.
Regicide?
Colin's list.
it's the
we're not
Singing
done.
Steelblade. It's by Singing Steelblade.
Okay, I'll give you that. It's not as good as.
Like they're the
Regicide.
same kind of effect.
It's the same card for sure.
Blood on our hands.
S.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Right by
Better than
Raisin Army.
Regicide? Worse than Regicide.
Worse than Regicide,
Better-
right?
Yeah,
Well-
better than Raisin Army. Worse than Arc Lightning. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good spot.
Okay.
I'm happy.
What's this
Soul
one?
Harvest.
Soul Harvest.
C.
C.
Yeah. I
It just
think that
blocks
sounds
3.
right.
Like you very
Or-
rarely cast it.
Yeah.
When you do, it's dope, but
When you do, it's dope. Yeah.
Lord of the Winds.
C.
C.
Wherever we put Magenshi, maybe we put it lower. Doesn't matter. Lumina.
Lumina is
S.
top 5 cards for me.
That's pretty crazy.
Right below the Levias. Yeah.
Become the Arc Knight. S.
S.
Maybe the top.
Near
The
the,
final
very
card.
near the top. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
It
It's
also is-
it's ultimate Runeblade hand fixer.
it's just like singing Steel Blade in Lesson in Lava.
No.
Contextually, no, though. When you do play it in the deck, it's like, how many times have your opponent been like, okay, hold on, I have to think. And you're like, why are you thinking right now? It's like, well, it's because they have become the Arc Knight and can get any card in their deck.
Okay, Colin, for Singing Steelblade and Lesson, like something has to happen, but Become, you just can do it. Just do it.
Yeah,
do it.
okay, yeah.
Just rip it.
Yeah.
Just
There it is.
Boom, we did it. Best
tier
card in
list.
the game, Blazing Ether. Thanks
Best,
for joining.
best specialization. Okay, let's read them all now in order from worst to best. This is a pretty good tier list. I
Good
feel
luck,
pretty
Colin.
happy. Now that we're here, as we look through it, does anybody want to make some kind of final adjustments? Anything
Nope.
like that?
Yeah, what's the one card you disagree with the most placement wise?
Red Hot for sure.
It's in freaking D.
Okay, you're right. I should not squabble
I
over.
think Chapeau should be higher.
I think I would like to see Chapeau in S. Personally, I think Oblivion also could move down to B now that I'm looking at all of this stuff here.
Really? But where's
Yeah.
Eclipse? Eclipse should be here too.
Oh,
Where is
good one,
Eclipse?
Blake.
Ooh.
Eclipse is like in C or D.
Spring Tidings can be Eclipse, and it's C. No way. It's cool.
It is cool, but is it deck defining? And is it good?
In some matchups,
Are you deck defining?
I would put
Yes.
it like.
I don't think there was a single Dromai deck that I saw that didn't have Red Hot in it. So I think Red Hot should be bumped up.
Eclipse is what? B, C?
Be at the lowest.
B. Yeah, it doesn't block. It's hard to cast. It has blood. You know, it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we put Doomsday as S tier. That's sick.
Because it is sick. It's easier to
How
play.
bad the blues are for Brute.
It's got a better vibe.
I think this is a great tier list.
It's
If
pretty
we
accurate.
did the simplified version of it, it just having regicide in the middle and cards above and below it would have been a lot easier.
Wait, how many cards are better than Regicide per our list? Let's
In
count 'em.
specializations, one, two,
Yeah.
three, 4, 5, 6. Wait, where's regicide? I keep
You
losing.
passed
Top right.
it. It's
Oh, there it is. 12.
12.
12 cards better than regicide.
12 specializations better than Regicide. Seems good.
A lot of hype for Valda coming out soon. Wow.
Yeah. Put them in their place, baby.
Well, great job, everybody. What a
Totally.
tier
We'll
list.
download this image and then throw this up no context everywhere on social medias and in the Discord. It'll be perfect. Just put it up. That's what I'm
Yep.
going to do. Yeah.
Presented without
Kind of how we
context.
did with the names one. We just put that up. No context also. It's the
I
best
think
way to
the more
drive.
context they get, the more confused they'll be on some of these. So it'll be great.
Perfect. Controversy is good for the algorithm. Boom.
Thank
That's
did
all
it.
we
One.
care about. The algorithm, baby.
Don't forget about our giveaway for the Calling Kansas City in Kansas.
Write
And-
something below that entertains us, and you might get.
Totally. Got to leave a
Free
comment on the YouTube tag team from Super Slam using one of the characters in the set. And you could get a chance to win. September 1st, we will reveal the winner. So congratulations.
August 1st.
Yes, August.
But I said August 1st, not September. Can't be giving away my summer time like that. Sorry. September 1st. Just kidding. August 1st is a double cross. Because I'm a reviled co-host. I'm fucking reviled. The crowd boos me here. Kids.
Ooh.
Boo. Blake just died after this tier list. He's dead. Blake
We should
died.
have done more booing and cheering on this podcast. I'll work on that for next
We
time.
need the
Add 'em in
soundboard.
post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In post.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That set's not out yet. We got
They-
time.
thanks, guys.
Hey, thank you. Great job.
Great job. Hands in.
Red hot.
1, 2, 3, red hot. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Free entry into the Kansas City Calling, which is in Missouri.
Or Kansas. Depending on who you ask.
This one is definitely in Missouri. I think we looked it up, so we're going to say that's true.
No, it's in Kansas, right? Because if it's in Missouri, it's Kansas City, Missouri.
It's the same city.
But there can't
No,
be the
no,
same
no,
city.
bro.
They're in different
No,
states.
it's literally the same city. It's on the state line.
Son of a bitch. It's in Kansas. The venue is technically inside of Kansas. It's state lines. We're gonna just restart the whole episode.